Guys, we're here at Old School Harley Davidson with Ash. This bike is absolutely ridiculous. This is the FXR show, and if one of his bikes doesn't take a trophy, I'm going to call it rigged, because these things are next level. Ash is one of the premier, if not the premier, FXR builder in the States now, all the way from the UK. Ash, tell us about this badass bike.
So this is again, this is a 92 frame that I brought with me from the UK, and it was just a frame when I bought it, so everything has been built out. Modified the frame to fit this twin cam S&S 124. I've got a 99 bagger transmission on the back of it with a Baker 6-speed, and then I've got a Primo 2-inch open belt primary.
What a badass machine. So when you came over, you had just the frame? You started with the frame?
Just the frame, yeah.
And you bought everything?
And then, well, no, so I had a Road Glide back home that actually had this drivetrain in.
Okay.
So I flew back, stripped it out, and shipped it over, just so that I could put it in this bike.
It's a lot faster in a bike that's 200 pounds lighter, isn't it?
This thing is rapid.
How many horsepower you figure she's putting down?
I mean, it's a 124. It should be maybe 130, 130.
That's a lot of horsepower and torque.
It's fuel injected.
That's a lot of horsepower and torque for a bike that weighs how much?
It's next to nothing, right?
Yeah, it's super. It's like it's like a.
So I've got a HPI throttle body on there. I'm running a Thundermax tuner with the NAMS throttle by wire setup.
Wow.
So,
what a kick-ass machine. What's the scoop on the forks here?
So these are 49mm Harley lowers, so lowrider S or the Dyna lowrider S, and then it's a bare knuckle pull narrow glide front end. So it keeps the same distance between the forks as a stock 39.
How about the wheels?
Yes, these were made for me by Jade Affiliates.
Jesus, they're absolutely stunning.
He cut these, the rotors and sprocket for me.
Wow.
And then, as a little nod to my friends back home, I'm running a Mex swinging arm.
Oh yeah.
Made by Gary Grattan, which is obviously a British swinging arm.
And the rear wheel?
Rear wheel against Jade Affiliates, and then the brake caliper mount. So there's two calipers back there.
Wow, look at that, double calipers.
So I drew the caliper mount up and the reservoir mounts as well, and then I've got a friend of mine that's a machinist here, here, and he made them up for me. So,
who did the shocks for you?
Again, Big Bear from
Big Bear, Kevin.
And I've got his cartridges as well.
Awesome.
So it's 32mm cartridges.
Yeah, he's building bikes that they're racing against factory bikes in the BRL.
Yeah.
I mean, and the king of the baggers. He's the real deal. He's got a suspension dyno and everything. I mean, this guy really knows his shit.
I run his front motor mount as well.
Yep.
On this.
What a stunning machine. If you had to guess, Ash, how many hours, not including the paint, because you didn't do the paint, right?
No, I didn't do the paint.
How many hours of labor do you think you put in this thing?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
How many months?
We had. So I found out at the beginning of March that I was going to be an invited builder for the FXR tour, and then we had to be in Durango, Colorado in October. So we had like 8 months to build these things.
So you had an eight-month window to get her done. What does the Unit 6 represent?
So that's just so funnily, the name of Unit 6, all my boys back home kept saying to me, you need a name for your shop. And I was like, oh, I'll call it Unit 6. I was like, why is that? It's like, well, because I'm